All right, we're about to start, and I'm going to hand it over to Ryan Awoski and Gidget Davidson. Right now, we're currently just watching. And we are just awaiting the start of the conference.
Just wanted to say hi.
All right, here we go, and we are starting.
Thank you very much, and welcome to iCON 11. We are really excited. This is a full house. Everybody, good morning. Oh, come on, a little better, a little more energy. There we go. Thank you. That's awesome. My name is Ryan Awoski, and I'm a Learning Technology Coordinator, and to my right is one of my partners, Gidget Davidson, who is also Learning Technology Coordinator, and again, we'd like to thank you for coming out to iCON 11. I have a couple of housekeeping items to quickly go through, and I'd like to thank our host, Medway Secondary School, or Medway High School, for allowing us to be in this excellent facility. Thank you very much. Round of applause. The admin team of Devin Whedon and Michael Phillips have been great. Michael Phillips has been talking a lot with Don Bruce, who's over here. Michael Phillips is at the back, so give us a wave there, guys. Thank you very much. Ooh. I think our network is... just quickly, a couple of fire-keeping issues. Just always pay attention to your fire exits, and in the event of an emergency, we do have attendees lists and things like that, so please exit the building and stay with your presenter so you can be accounted for. Moving along quickly, the washrooms are obviously located at various places out in the hall, but the closest ones are out here to the left, and then take a left, and you'll see the men's and women's washrooms. Refreshments, you notice this year are a little bit different. They're located outside in the hallways, so please grab yourself some snacks. We have fresh fruit, we have vegetables, we have baked goods, we have coffee from Starbucks, so I'd like to thank Starbucks for bringing those in. Thank you very much. That's awesome. We also have a new location for vendors this year. The vendors are located outside in the main hallway, so please, on your way to sessions, check them out. Also this year it's a little bit different. Some people were able to sign up for the vendors as an actual session to go around, talk to the vendors, and go to the booth. So I'm not sure how many vendors are in here, but again, thanks to our vendors for coming out. And they have some amazing prizes lined up for us, which is definitely worth sticking around for. So you have to be here to claim your prize. And always be sure which one is a school prize and which one is a personal prize to take home when you jump up and get all excited, because that's huge. You have to be here to claim your prizes. The draws will start at 12 o'clock today. We'll go over these things a little bit later, but the video that you saw this morning, the one that was our opening, was from Lord Dorchester Secondary School. And yeah, great job, kids. That is the whole reason why we're here, is because of the students. So we're going to be introducing this video and a couple of the other ones again at 12 o'clock, and you'll see some of the winners, and we'll present some of the staff with some prizes for their school. I need to keep the time rolling here, so I'm going to welcome our director, Mr. Bill Tucker, to speak to the group. So I'd like to thank Mr. Tucker for coming out. And Bill, thank you very much.
I hate these microphones like that. They even sold tickets for the nosebleed section today. That's fantastic. I understand they're about 500. And 8:30 Saturday morning. What are you thinking? I know what you're thinking. You're thinking this is great professional growth. You're thinking this is good for kids. And I have to tell you, this is one of the examples I use when members of the public question the professionalism of our staff. I said, come out to Medway on a Saturday morning, see 500 staff members who are giving up a day. So kudos to you. Thank you for your participation. I have to tell you, I'm a technology ignorant, whatever. I can't even pronounce it. Challenged. Oh, I'm more than challenged. I need a modified program. This is my modified program. I use it as a telephone. Oh, and I use it for pictures for my grandchildren. I've got about 3 hours worth. You've probably seen some of them. Today's technology is amazing. I remember as a classroom teacher at Aberdeen, I won't tell you how long ago, but this will date me, Commodore 64 came rolling in. I didn't have a clue how to use it, but it sure held a lot of paper on top of it for filing. And there was no support systems. There was one per floor of the school. Because I was the grade 5 teacher and the senior teacher in the school at that time, I got to keep the Commodore 64. It was great for Space Invaders. That was about it. And you know what? My students lost out because I didn't know how to use it effectively. And I remember there was a point in time where Bill Gates said, what, 64K was about the limit that any memory would be. And look where we are today. I think the iPhone has more power and memory than that. Our very first home computer. I remember playing King's Quest. Yeah, I'm a gamer. That's what I am. Playing King's Quest on our computer in the kitchen. Anyway, thanks to Val and Steve for your support of this conference and the coordinators and the organizing team. This is just phenomenal. Ryan, I think you were on the radio yesterday, weren't you? Was it yesterday? Both of you were? Oh, tag team. All right. So we're getting the message out. Kids today, I know our 1-year-old grandson, in a couple years they'll be asking him to program the VCR or the PVR or whatever you call it. Thank you for giving up the day. Thank you to Medway. And I think it's really, really important that we try to stay ahead of the learning curve of the kids, and what you're doing today is proving that. So have a wonderful day. Thank you for the invitation. And remember, school, personal prizes, separate the two of them out. I noticed some people were getting wristbands, and others coming in were getting ankle bracelets with GPS systems on them. Have a good day.
Good morning, and thank you very much, Bill. It's great to have your support for a day like this. Really appreciated. It is so inspiring to see so many people here this morning, and on a Saturday morning, no less. It just says so much for your dedication and your professionalism. Thank you so much for that. And as you saw in the video from the students, the I learn, I teach, I engage, that's exactly why you're here. You're here as learners this morning, but you're also here because you teach students and you're looking for other ways to engage them. So that is so important that is the focus of everything that you do and everything that we're working on here this morning. Today as well, for the first time ever, you are the lucky people who managed to get in, because we have been sold out for a couple of weeks now. We have never had this challenge before, and we have had a lot of people asking about still registering. And the morning it opened, I can't recall, Dawn, was it something like 200 or 250 people the very first day the registration opened? There has never been anything like that in the system, and it says a lot for you and your professionalism. It says a lot for the team as well, and the presenters and the learning coordinators and the great show that they put on every year for you and the opportunities they give you. So thank you for that. This conference is also great that it's by educators and for educators. There are so many people across our system that have great skills in the use of technology, and it's fabulous they're willing to share them with the other people here on a Saturday morning and be able to help everyone move forward. And I know there are people who last year went to a session for the first time on a topic and then come back the next year to share it with others. And that's great. You don't have to be the absolute expert. You can be people learning and sharing along the way, and that means a lot to everyone. First of all, I'd like to see here, how many people have been to this conference before? Will you stand up, please, if you've attended before? Wow. Round of applause for these group of people of repeat attenders. And we really want to have people coming back year after year to keep learning more and also to be the presenters and sharing more as well. How many people here is their first time ever here? Let's see you stand up. Excellent. Woo! Welcome to you. We hope that you'll really enjoy the sessions and the format of the morning. And if you are a presenter, we can't do this without you. Please, can I see all of the different presenters, people from across the system? Please stand up if you're presenting. All of you. Thanks for that. As Ryan mentioned, we've seen a little bit of some of the student video contest winners. We'll see some more throughout the morning, and keep an eye for those. I'd like to take this time to acknowledge our learning coordinator team who's worked so hard to put this day on. Ryan mentioned some of the people from the school and such, but I'd like to have all of the learning coordinators please come forward and the team that was working on this. So can I have up here Don Bruce, Ryan Iwaski, Christine Passmore, Travis Cartier, Kenji Takahashi, Gidget Davidson, Cheryl McQueen, Amy Donay, Carrie Huffman, and I'm not sure if Chris Elgie is still at the front desk or if she's here, if she could join us, and if Susan Nugent can join us as well. These are people who have given so much, and I'm not sure if Steve Young may still be at the front as well, the manager of IT. He's helping at the front desk as well, but this team has done so much to put this whole day on. Please let's give them a huge round of applause. And to thank all of you for your dedication coming out today. Hopefully as you came in, I was able to greet you and to thank you. You should have your USB memory stick bracelet. It's 8 gigabytes of memory that you can use forever you want. And no, we won't be tracing you when you go places. You're safe, yeah. Anyway, I'd wish to thank everyone for coming out this morning. I know Laura Elliott is also here, our Executive Superintendent of Program Services. I'm not sure if she's still at the front desk or if she's in here, but thank you to, oh, there she is. Hello back there. Yes, thank you, Laura, thanks for joining us. Anyway, I'd like to just turn this back to Ryan and Gidget and wish you all a wonderful day. Thank you. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention, on your USB bracelets, you'll see a QR code, and you'll learn more about the QR code later as well. Just a little teaser for you. Turn it back to Ryan and Gidget. Thanks.
Thank you, Valerie. One of the other things that I want to point out to you this morning is that, thank you, Kenji Takahashi, he's got quite the setup up on the upper level there, you might have noticed. And he's actually got cameras set up around the school, and he's live streaming video as we speak. So if you see one of those cameras, make sure you're behaving or doing something appropriate. And actually, Kenji will be conducting interviews throughout the morning, and he'll be live streaming all of that throughout the day. So actually before I start, I wanted to let you know and remind you that there are student ambassadors from Medway, and they're in the hallway there to help you find your sessions if you're still looking for your rooms. And the first session is slated to start for 9:15. It goes until 10 o'clock. So we are in very good time. 9:10, Ryan's telling me. Okay. So, well, we've actually have a little bit of a later start time, so that gives you ample time to get to your session safely. So have a great morning, everyone, and we will see you again.
And so starts iCON 11. People are now filing out to go ahead and start getting ready for their first session. And just to give you an idea of what we have on this first session, and I guess it speaks to just the incredible wealth of information that we have when we have teachers coming in here and sharing their expertise. But for session one, we have everything from PD on Dragon Naturally Speaking, teaching through your website, presentation on Prezis, assistive technology is another topic, using smart response for assessment, gizmos and gadgets, metacognition through research, school websites, and smartboard for beginners, parent communication, and yes, we even have a session on Wii remotes and the smartboard. And the art-friendly sites. So just a lot of stuff happening here at iCON 11. And throughout the rest of the day, we'll be trying to send out some video, do a little bit of promo for the different types of things that are happening right now throughout the system, and in particular when it comes to IT, and how we can, as learning technology coordinators, support you in your classroom and keep the ball rolling when it comes to technology.